play another driving game today, so today I thought I'd play Power Drift. This is a game that I did used to play in the arcade. Didn't play it a great deal, but I did actually get to go on the machine itself. Now the graphics themselves actually look quite good, but I actually do find that it's actually quite busy. It's really busy, and when you actually run into a car, the controls go all over the place. You spin off, but the actual car that you run into, or if they run into you, nothing happens to them, so it's actually quite difficult to get anywhere. So let me just load the game up. So this game has a choice of courses that you can actually select, and there's a choice of 5 in total. So I'm going to play 5 games, 1 for each course. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, in the description I'll put a link with the times of each course on there, so you can just jump to a specific course. So we're going to start off with course A, so I'll put my credit in. There's our course selection, course A, and in we'll go. So the controls I'm using are the same as they are for Outrun. So I have a steering wheel attached to my spinner on the front of the machine, and I've got the pedals on the floor. So if you want to see what the setup looks like, I'll put a link to my Outrun video above, and you can check that out. So the thing with this game is you always start in 4th place, no matter where you finish up on the previous race. And I think there are 5 races per each course. So the first race of course A is just a standard circle, as it were. Quite an easy track to get through. You do start lapping your rivals quite quickly, and they do get in the way. As I say, as we get onto the later tracks, they really get in your way. You've only got to make one little mistake and it's game over. You have to finish in the top 3 to progress to the next track. So you can drop back to 12th by making one mistake, and to try and recover from that and get back to 3rd is really difficult. So I'm obviously having to stand off to the side of the machine slightly, so it is a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not going to play the game as well as I normally would do stood in front of the machine. Now I've only ever, I believe, completed this on course C. Never completed it on course A. And of course you complete it by just getting through all 5 tracks. But see, it looks easy enough when you play these first 2 tracks, but when they start to get really bendy, I find the controls for actually going round bends, it just doesn't work as well. So it is a good fun game, and each time you play it, you get different music as well. So you can't select your music, but it does differ. So this track is now a lot bendier. And I find actually getting around the bends is just really tricky, especially when they're really sharp like this, and you've got other cars coming at you, they just get in the way. But say, it is quite a fun game to play, so it's just a bit manic. Right, there we go, I just hit the side. That could cost me, because I'm now down in 5th. Managed to recover. As long as I don't make any more mistakes, so hopefully we'll make it to the 4th track. Yeah, so I end up coming 2nd, not too bad in the end. So now we're on the 4th track. This is usually where I end up failing. You see how actually bendy this course is. On this, one mistake and that's it, you're done. It's just so bendy, you just can't overtake anyone when there's just so much going on. So I'm still challenging myself to get past the 4th track pretty much on every single course. So I haven't even got anywhere near completing course C for a long time. So look, even in the air, I get hit in the air. Somehow I'm actually in first place. How on earth am I in first place? It didn't last long. Well, I've actually managed to complete track 4. Well, here you go. So on to the final stage. I probably have played this a couple of times. Every now and again I do get lucky, as we've just seen, and somehow I got lucky on video. And now you see how bendy this is. I'm probably just going to get overtaken, so I'm going to get too careful. And of course you can fall off the track as well. Just like that. The bends just come at you so quickly, you actually haven't got a chance to react. And they're sharp. Well, I managed to stay on the course this time. So 5th, didn't quite manage it, but at least I got to the end of the game. Another thing I like about this is the name entry. So you've got a nice little wheel and use the pedals to put your name in. Okay, so that's course A. So I'll put another coin in. And this time we'll do course B. Again, always starting 4th. And I've just been forced straight off the track. And that's what I mean. Something like that happens. And now I'm stuck behind all the cars, and getting past them is seriously difficult. Hopefully for the first track I can recover. So we're back into 3rd. Hopefully I can stay there now, just to get through this one track. Yes, so we've made it to the 2nd track. So far, so good. But it's just getting past them. Now I'm starting to lap people. Now, of course, it gets difficult. Well, somehow I've managed to get myself into 2nd place. So as soon as you start lapping people, they get in your way. You crash out, and suddenly you find yourself way down the order. There we go. On to the 3rd track of course B. Now look at this one. This one is seriously windy. I spend a lot of time bouncing in the barrier on this one, I think. But to try and overtake on this, seriously difficult, because there's just too many twists and turns. It's okay right at the start, yeah, I've managed to get to 2nd, but as soon as you start getting the lapped runners, they will just get in the way. Here they come, lap runners, and the first one that's in my way. Just totally knocks your rhythm. Right, onto the fourth track. Yeah, this, I don't think I've ever got past this one. Because it involves the jump. So that's it, back down into fifth. Recovery from here now is, and look at how sharp, the bends are so sharp. If I can get myself into fourth, it'd be something, but so difficult. No, that's it, that's game over. So we're not going to continue. Don't even get on the scoreboard with that. So that was course B. Let's put in another credit. This time we're going to course C. So this is the one I have completed, but it's been a long time since I completed it, and once again I still struggle to get past the fourth track. So if you've been watching so far, you'll notice that the music is different again. I've managed to get myself into first place. Now we've got the lap runners. So first on the first track. Again, this is another one where I end up doing a lot of bumping into the barriers. In case of trying to overtake on this one big straight, otherwise you've just got this bumpy ride at the top here. And then again, of course, I'll get the lap runners coming up and they will get in the way. So on to track 3. So this is another one where you can fall off the track because there's no barriers at the side. I managed to get past. I'm in the second. Managed to finish second, so we're on to the fourth track now. Can I get past it this time? Again, another tricky one. That's it. Mistake made. Oh, it's going to send me right back. I've been thinking to myself for quite a while now, how on earth did I ever get past this? I seem to make that mistake early on, all the time, and of course then there's just no recovery. I will say it doesn't help playing at the angle. It is a lot harder to actually try and steer, especially when you go quick. So we failed again, made it to the fourth track. That was course C. I managed to get on the scoreboard, I don't quite know how. Okay, so here comes course D then, another coin. Course D this time. Yeah, so this one's really bumpy. So the graphics kind of do get a little bit annoying on this, just because of how bumpy the track is. You just jump up and down. Yeah, I just find that bit, it's just a bit annoying. Not that the track's bumpy, it's just the way the screen bumps up and down to sort of like show the bumpiness of it. Different music again. Here we go, second track. So, oh, managed to get to first place. Not quite sure how I've done that. Okay, third track. Yeah, now this is quite a weird, busy, circular track. Lots of twists and turns. So I've got a funny feeling I don't normally get past this track on course D, because there's just too many twists and turns. You just can't turn in time. You know, it's like something. It's almost like I went through the graphics then. Not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, that was a bit like a back marker I think I went into then. Someone I was lapping. Just made it, I think. We've made it to track 4. Yeah, this one's got a nice little loop in it, which I think that's why I've never got past this one. That someone hit me in the back there, so I've now gone pretty much to the back of the grid. I went completely the wrong way. Just so difficult to get everything back on track once you've made a mistake. You're just too far down the grid, too many cars in front, too many to overtake, and it just sends you crashing. Still fun though. Guess the craziness of it, of what's made it fun. There we go, 7th, that was really poor. So, one course to go then. One more credit. Course E. So this track is in the shape of a smile. So it's quite a bendy one, but not too bendy that I should be able to get through this first track. Sure, I'm going to get the lap runners coming up in a second. Here they come. So hard to get out of the way. Oh, that was close. On to track 2. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride. Oh, straight into a lap runner, and that could well be the end of me. Can I get it back? Lap to get through. Oh, just. On to track 3. So I've gone down into 4th. Can I get back to 3rd? I have for now. Can I keep it? So when the lap runners come round, I'm going to run into problems. Well, now I'm really surprised. I've somehow managed to get into the lead and win the race. Track 4, what can we do here? Oh yes, there's another one with a jump, or 2 jumps on this one. Don't think I've ever got past this track. As you can see, they're overtaking me already. Sending me off the track. Yeah. I'm done for. I made it back to 6th. Not bad, I suppose. Can't grumble. And there we go. All over on track 4. Okay, so that was Power Drift. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.